Brian with Scout here with one of New Jersey's best, Tyler Friday, Don Bosco, D lineman, playing some offensive line too.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get into recruiting, health-wise, I know when I saw you in training camp you were banged up. How do you feel now?
Feel good now. Just going through the process of getting healthy, making sure I'm 100%, but I'll definitely be out there today, give them all.
All right, Tyler, let's hit recruiting. What schools do you talk to the most?
Talk to a good amount of schools, Penn State, Rutgers, Michigan, Ohio State, a lot of the Big Ten schools. Miami is the one I've been more contact with lately, along with a few other schools.
All right, I know you haven't trimmed your list yet. Don't want to take up all your day, so let's hit a couple of those schools. Miami. They've recruited New Jersey hard in the past with their old staff. Mark Richt now coming up here. What's their big message to you?
Just to basically stay in contact. Miami's a long way from home, but it says it's a good life down there. They'll send guys to the league, and also you'll enjoy the football atmosphere there. They also have a great history. A number of players went to the league from there, like Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Michael Irvin. The list goes on. So they're a great program.
Have you been down there?
No, not yet.
Have you set a visit yet?
Oh, not yet. I'll see if I'll take a visit down there.
All right, Ohio State program that I'm guessing you know well because your coach played for the defensive coordinator there, Greg Schiano, Mike Teal, the coach here. You've talked about Ohio State before. What do you like about them, though?
I would say just their message, in their playing style as well. Urban Meyer, he makes sure it's like everything is a certain way. And I really like the way he runs the program there. It's very competitive. Everything is up-tempo. And they just know how to win, which is very important to me.
A lot of people think wins and losses on a weekly basis matter in recruiting. Does it matter? Oklahoma gave them trouble last week and won. Do you look at stuff like that, or is it more big picture? What's the program like?
Somewhat, but not really. I don't pay too much attention to it, because everyone has their day. Every dog has their day, I would like to say. It's college football. It's very unpredictable. And I know Ohio State's a great program, so I'm not really worried about that.
We've spoken with Michigan about, we know the connection to North Jersey, the players they have there. Chris Partridge, the assistant coach from North Jersey. What are some other things you like about Michigan, though?
I would say being that a lot of Jersey guys are there, the connection right there. So when I'm at Michigan, I kind of feel at home. There's a lot of Jersey guys, a lot of people I can talk to. And also, they're very understanding with everything. I like the friendly atmosphere there, and they make me feel like I'm at home when I'm there.
When you think of Michigan, what jumps out first to you?
Harbaugh. I just
Why?
love his coaching style. He's a very fun coach, fun guy to be around. He makes everything enjoyable. So I like the way he runs his practice and everything like that. So I would just like to get down to the program more and get a chance to talk to him.
One of the schools that has been on you for a while that kind of goes under the radar a lot with people and talking about you is Penn State. What's your take on them?
I love Penn State.
Why?
Penn State's also a great school. Coach Franklin has a great plan in mind. Coach Spence and all the guys there. I just love being around the team, I would say. The way they work out, the way they carry themselves, Penn State is especially a program to be watching, they're a program on to come up.
Last thing with Penn State, Coach Sean Spencer, the D-line coach there. Why do kids love him? Because everybody talks about him, Coach Chaos.
He just makes everything fun, He makes playing D-line something you want to do. He just has you turn into a savage kind of, I like the mentality he has there.
With Rutgers, I know we talked about results don't always matter game by game week. What's their big message to you right now?
Just be patient with them. They're improving. It's kind of hard to see, looking at their stats now, but I can see their improvement. They jumped a long way, and just stay with them. They're going to go through some rough times, some good times, but make sure you see the big picture.
With them, do you talk most to Chris Ash, to Shane Burnham, the D-line coach? Who do you talk to the most there?
Pretty much everybody there, yeah.
All right, and their big message, other than stay patient, is do they talk about how quickly you can play there?
Oh, yes. Freshman year is definitely a possibility of playing, that stands out to me as well.
Last thing, any official visits, and do you know when you want to decide?
No official visits planned yet, but possibly in October will be my first one on our bye week.
All right, do you have any idea where that might be to?
Not yet. Decision comes soon, though.
All right, thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it.